Let's talk about Crying Out for Me.
Yeah. Would you hear when you first heard that record? When you first heard it, what was you like? What was your feelings on it?
I felt like she was crying out for me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Crying out for me. I mean, that record is like, that's like, you know, if you took Mario and Jodeci and put them in one, like that was my Jodeci moment. That was like my version of what Jodeci would have did in R&B at the time. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jasper and Polo the Don. That was that moment. You know, that was like raw. That was like, nah, nigga, this last take, my voice don't got no more. But for me, like I was cracking, like it was very raw. It was unpolished.
Right.
That was just me, like just really on some real R&B shit. Like, yeah, man.
Okay.
Definitely one of my favorites in the catalog for sure.
Yeah. How about Space? Did you literally need Space?
Space was like stuff from my new album, Glad You Came, that just came out. Well, it came out in December. But Space is, if you listen to it musically, it's really an ode to like people who like jazz and, you know, jazz and R&B fusion music.
Right.
Man, this album was like a homage to like music that I was inspired by. It reminds me of my grandfather. My grandfather used to do, if my grandfather was alive, he would have loved to come to the show because he loved to drink.
Okay.
And he loved jazz music.
God damn it.
No. My grandfather, he grew up in Baltimore.
Right.
He worked at a beer refinery since he was like 14 years old. So like he was really, you know, he was in that shit. Like he, you know, you go to his house, always neat, house neat. He had a bar, played jazz music, records. He put me on the jazz early on when I was a kid. Anytime I go over there, it was come to the bar, listen to jazz and talk about whatever.
No.
But you know, when I listened to the track that Benny X sent me, it kind of reminded me of my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? And I was inspired by it. I'm like, yo, I got to put this on the album. So me and James Fauntleroy went in, and Space is really just about inviting somebody into your space. It's like we creating this space, and you know, I'm big on understanding how to control my world, my 360. So like behind the scenes, it's like it just relates to my life and how I move in general. Just like, you know, controlling your space, bro. You know, so yeah.
Is Moe's the best restaurant in Baltimore? Bless you. You know what I'm talking about? Moe's with big seafood.
Yeah, bro. It's definitely one.
They got my picture up there.
They got your picture in Moe's?
Picture in Moe's, yeah.
You made it.
I'm a legend.
You're a young legend.
That's my favorite restaurant.
That's fire. But Moe's is like, it's been around for a long time.
Yes.
So it's like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to Moe's like Captain James. I used to go like late night type shit. But like, yeah, Moe's is definitely up there. That's
up
fire.
there? All right, cool. Because I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I can't like drive through. Like if I'm driving through, I gotta stop. And I make sure my picture's still up there.
Yeah.
Clean it and shit with some Windex on the joint.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
Be like,
That's legendary.
Yeah.
It's legendary.
Yeah.
It's
You know I
legendary.
know my shit. Come on. Make some noise for Baltimore, goddammit.
Oh, God. What you get? When you went there, what was your?
What did I get? I get the lobster tail with the cheese on top of it, with the
crab,
all the crab with the melted butter. Oh, I gained 12 pounds.
Oh, God.
No problem. Like right then and there. Like we don't have to wait till tomorrow. Like it happens right there. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love Baltimore. And by the way, because people just say Baltimore with the crabs.
Yeah.
Baltimore actually has some of the best seafood in the world.
For sure.
Not just the crab. I'm gonna represent for y'all because you
travel.
Everyone just gives y'all props on the crab
because it's fresh, bro.
Yes,
it's right from the Chesapeake. It's fresh,
right?
And the seasoning, everything is there. It's right there and there. Yeah,
right.
But everything else got to get imported certain times.
Yes, but Baltimore got seafood crazy. So all right, now this is one of the best records in the history of the world.
Wow, bro. In the history of the world.
In the history of the world. This is when every guy should, when they meet their girl, sometimes you can just meet a girl and be like, that's my soulmate. Even if it was for
2 seconds?
For 2 seconds or whatever.
But it'd be like that sometimes.
Let me love you. Come on.
Yeah. And it reminds me every day.
I'm going to be honest with you.
It's such a blessing.
Every day.
It's such a blessing.
Like that shit right there. Like, I'm going to be honest.
As an artist,
yes,
to have a record like that in your catalog, it's so unique. And
that's going to be played at every wedding.
It's an unidentified object. It's an alien in your catalog. Every wedding.
Every wedding.
Just
baby shower.
Setting the mood.
Revealing? What's that shit called? The revealing?
Yes, the yeah, gender reveal. Yes.
Gender reveal?
Absolutely. It's
he did a reveal.
Y'all know what I meant.
Man.
Everywhere. Like, listen, there's nothing nowhere that record can't be played.
Yeah.
Like even in the ball game.
Yeah.
Ball game, guy proposes to his girl.
Yeah.
You should let me love you. Like, there's nothing, there's no scenario. You win an Atari?
Bro, you can sing the hook at least. The hook at least. Yeah. You can sing to your child, your mom,
yes,
your girlfriend, your you know, it's just your food. It's just a
damn, that's different.
It's just a statement.
Food.
You see my boy? That nigga hungry right now, bro.
Let me take a shot for that one. I wasn't ready for that one.
But I think it's to be studied. I think it's definitely to be studied. And as a writer, as somebody who like has been more instrumental writing wise, like I've been studying different types of records, and I think it's still a record to be studied in terms of its simplicity and its impact. You know what I'm saying? Let Me Love You is it's just a classic, bro. It's an omnipresent, spiritual record. Right. That shit is like got its own. It's crazy, bro.
How many times do you perform it at night? Do you perform more than once, or you just do?
You say at night?
I mean, like when you perform, like
yeah.
Like encore, we bring it back.
Like
twice. I do it twice.
Okay,
but I do one with the record and one acapella.
Oh, hard.
Yeah,
and then
that's usually how it happens.
And that's when the girls go, ah.
Yeah, and that's when the umbilical cord is like like an umbilical.
Yeah, no, that is a real, like, it's a real universal record. Like it's a global record. I don't think, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't think that record would never die.
No, because every day
it's such a blessing.
Because there's someone somewhere that's always should let you love them. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere, like no matter what.
When you don't know you need love.
Yeah.
Even when you don't know you want it. Nah, it's crazy, man. It's I never get tired of performing it. I never get tired of seeing people like in that space. And, like no matter what they going through. I've been in the biggest audiences in the world. And I've been in southern clubs with just dark energy. You know what I'm saying? And you still seeing like gangsters singing a record. Like you still seeing.
Say that again.
You know, it's just like love is universal, bro.
It's real.
It's like you can't even change. Like it's crazy because you like at times there was a time as an R&B artist when you look at the charts and you look at the things like, damn, they ain't fucking with R&B no more. Like shit dark out here for us. Why the numbers looking like this? Why they offering me only for the show? What the fuck is going on? Because hip hop was just going so crazy, niggas ain't want to come out, like, you know. And even if they did want to come out, the promoters didn't want to pay you for, you know, what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? But like now, this shit is just it's different. R&B is like respected again, and it's back, and it's just, you know, I think it's records like "Let Me Love You" that's a part of the reason why R&B is still alive, because they still play it on mainstream radio today. They still one of the few that they still champion and be proud to play without the red tape. You know what I'm saying? And that's a blessing to have one of those records, because not everybody has that.